I'm Jen Strickler from Pibbles and More Rescue. We're a foster-based rescue, so foster homes are our lifeblood. We believe the best place for rescued animals to live while awaiting adoption is in a foster home where they can learn family rules, learn how to live in a household, and we can get to know the dogs better. Do they countersurf? Do they dig holes in the backyard? How do they feel about cats or young children? With animals living in foster homes, we can answer those questions, and that helps us make better matches with adoptive families. But fostering is a big commitment, and it takes a lot of skill to turn an unsocialized dog into a family pet. It can be overwhelming for new fosters to deal with an unruly puppy or a scared adult, and a lot of families struggle in the early weeks. We wanted to find a way to support our foster families, improve the quality of care for their dogs, and expand the number of foster homes in our rescue. At Pibbles and More Rescue, we started a peer-to-peer support group to improve and expand animal fostering. We use our foster families themselves to educate each other, support each other, recruit new members, and prevent dropout. How do we do this? The first component to our peer support group is an online foster chat for foster families. Now, all of our foster homes have supervisors, and they know who to go to if they have a serious medical problem or behavior problem. So foster chat isn't for professional consultation, but it is a place where new families can get answers to basic questions. Experienced families can get advice for a new problem they're facing for the first time, and everybody can get emotional support. Topics range from minor behavior issues such as chewing or barking, small medical issues like how to deal with itchy skin, integrating a new dog into your home, communicating with adoptive families. Basically, any topic that's related to fostering can be brought up. And we have about 75 foster families participating in Foster Chat. The second component to our peer support program is monthly pack walks with other foster families and their dogs. These are led by an experienced foster care provider, or sometimes a local dog trainer will volunteer to help out. And we start by establishing the ground rules. So no roughhousing, no toys or treats during the walk. We keep space between dogs so that everyone's comfortable. And this is a chance for our foster dogs to hang out with other dogs who are being socialized by the same principles. So unlike a dog park, for example, or even a play date with a neighbor's dog, where you don't know how the dogs or their owners might react. Dogs with good greeting skills get adopted much more quickly, and pack walks are a chance for dogs to meet and greet lots of other dogs and people in a controlled setting. The pack walks also is a chance where older, more experienced foster families can chat with newer families, and we often talk about topics such as avoiding triggering situations, reading dog body language as they're meeting each other. Leash manners are always important, and our pack walks have grown in popularity, and now we've included some of our adoptive families as well as volunteers from other rescues. We found that it's important for rescue leadership to be active participants in the peer support program in order for it to improve and increase our animal fostering. With the online chat group, staff need to monitor and sometimes give guidance to discussions that happen. For example, sometimes there are disagreements between foster families about, say, how to handle separation anxiety. These types of conversations can lead to a really helpful exchange of information and ideas, but it needs to be done in a respectful and informed way, and that's where the leadership guidance comes in. Another issue that sometimes comes up is if a family, usually a new family, comes to the chat group with a serious behavior problem instead of going to staff as they should. So it's important for the staff to monitor conversations and step in if it seems like a vet visit or professional training is needed. And with respect to the pack walks, not every dog is ready for a pack walk. They need to have social skills. They need to have impulse control, basic obedience such as sit and stay. They need to be non-reactive to other dogs and people walking by. And so the staff will work with each foster family to establish when their dog is ready for pack walk, and give people information about the expectations, both for the dogs and for their handlers. How has the peer support program helped our rescue? Well, retaining good foster homes is essential for rescues, as is improving the skills of foster care providers. And the peer support program accomplishes both. When we first started, before we had this program, we only had 29 foster families spread out throughout several states. And after implementing the peer support program, we now have 110 foster families, which is a 380% increase. Another benefit of the peer support program is that the social bonds among foster providers not only keeps people connected to the rescue, so increases our numbers, but it also encourages people to try new challenges. So we've had several families who started off saying they could only foster a single puppy, who now will accept a mom with a whole litter of puppies. And many of our families have expanded their comfort zones, so they now can accept more challenging adult dogs, special needs or medical cases. And this helps dogs who might not even make it into rescue otherwise. Another benefit of hearing the conversations among providers in chats, whether during pack walks or online, is that we can see what are the common issues where people need more training. So based on what we've heard, we've organized trainings on issues like leash walking, dog-to-dog introductions, very important, mental stimulation, and these have been helpful for all of our foster families. Perhaps the most important, I think the most important benefit for the rescue, though, is that we no longer have any dogs in boarding kennels. All of our rescued animals now live in family settings where they're happier, they're more comfortable, and it helps make them adoptable faster. And many of our foster families have said that the built-in support group was really important for them, especially when they first joined the rescue. If rescues implement a peer-to-peer support program for foster families, it can improve and increase animal fostering in your organization. Peer support promotes community, builds foster caregiver skills, and expands the number of foster homes. For the sake of the dogs, we hope you'll give a program like this a try.